All right.
He has to tell you a joke.
All right.
An Irish brogue.
Okay, so the guy goes into the bar, right?
Tell it to that.
Tell it to that. No, I've got to tell it to you.
Tell it to Fish.
But the guy goes into the bar, right? And the nice guy goes into the bar and he looks over in the corner and there's a guy crying into his drink. He's crying like you've never seen a guy cry in all your life. So the nice guy goes up to the guy and he says to him, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And the crying guy says, "Oh, you don't want to know. You just don't want to know." So the nice guy says, come on, I might be able to help you." So the crying guy says, "Yeah, but you won't believe it." And the nice guy says, "I've heard a lot of things in my life. Maybe I can help you." So the crying guy says, "Yeah, well, you're not going to believe it, but about 10 minutes ago, a fairy godmother came into this bar and she said to me, you look a bit down in your luck. I'm going to give you one wish. It's going to sort out every problem you've ever had." So the crying guy cries a bit more into his drink and he said, "I had one wish, I could have wished for $1 billion or that yacht that I've always wanted." But he says, and at that point, this little man jumps out and stands on the bar. And the little man is about this high, and he runs down the bar this way, and he runs back the bar this way, and he says, "Where's the piano?" The little man says, "Where's the piano?" And the barman says, "It's over there." So the little man runs down to the bar, and he jumps on the piano, and he does, with his feet, he does The Entertainer. 10-inch man, right? So the nice guy says to the crying guy, "So you wished for this?" And the crying guy says, "Yeah, listen, next time a fairy godmother appears to you, get your pronunciation right. I asked for a 10-inch penis and this is what I got."